Hello students, once again I am welcoming you all in the series of learning cyber safety. Student, in last video of cyber safety chapter, we have discussed about its various objectives. And student, now we are going to discuss all the important points like cyber safety, cyber crime, tracking, cookies, private browsing, cyberbullying, cyber stalking, malwares, and many more. So, students, these all points you have to write in your notes. After that, we will solve all the exercises of your chapter cyber safety. So, let's start. Cyber safety. Student, cyber safety refers to the safety and responsible use of internet so that to ensure safety and security of personal information and not posting threat to anyone else information. Student, cyber safety is really a responsible and safe use of internet and it is nothing else. So after cyber safety we need to discuss about cyber crime. Student, a crime word is there and its meaning is the same which you know ki what is exact meaning of crime. So it is a kinds of crime which is cyber crime, and cyber crime is if anyone, or we can say that any crime offense that is facilitated by or involves the usage of electronic communication or information system, including any electronic devices, computer or internet, is referred as cybercrime. In other words, you can say that crimes happened using electronic devices like phone, computers, internet is called cybercrime. So student, here is a note. The term cybercrime is a general crime, or you can say that key few crimes which is listed over here. So in this note I have explained these all things. So carefully pay attention on this topic. Note, the term cybercrime is a general term that covers crimes like phishing, credit card fraud, illegal downloading, cyberbullying, cyber stacking, creation and or distribution. Creation and or distribution means either you are going to create or you are going to distribute of viruses, spam and so on. So student, these 2 points, cyber crimes and notes, it will be written together. After that you have to know tracking. It is very common word, you have heard it very well, and I'm sure you are knowing also about tracking. So what is tracking, or we can say that how a website track you or track us. So tracking means finding. So here tracking, just see the notes, whatever is written over here. Tracking, websites track you when you work online. And how they track us? By tracking your IP address, your search habits like shopping preferences or any search history, etc. So in search habit or in searching, we leave marks on internet that is called cookies. And you have to know about cookies also. The cookies are small text files storing small pieces of information related to your online habits. Online habits means कि on which website you are visiting, what you are searching, what you are downloading. So our likes and dislikes they counts, and this is counts in form of files. These files are very small in size, that is called cookies. Student, make a note under the cookies section. Persistent cookies are called super cookies. Student, now it's your turn. Find more thing about super cookies and write it in your note also. So student, here we have seen कि computer or websites track us by following our cookies or our search histories, our downloading or anything. So if you want to save yourself कि you don't put you any marks or any cookies on your browsing history, so is there any option? Yes student. So you can use here private browsing. So what is a private browsing? A type of browsing wherein browsers open in incognito mode. Incognito mode student. What is incognito mode? Those who are not knowing, to just open Google Chrome and click on its three dot at the right side is, here you can see incognito mode. So whenever you are going to use incognito mode, so what will happen? Incognito mode is also known as private browsing. And what is private browsing? Just pay attention on here. Private browsing, a type of browsing wherein browser opens incognito mode and does not store cookies about your online activity, is called private browsing. So student, just find out the private browsing or incognito mode of your browsers, whatever browser you are using on your cell phone or your computer. After that, now we are going to enter to discuss about some cyber crime activities. First, very useful, it is in point of view of your examination purpose, a very important question, cyber bullying. So student, what is cyber bullying? Harassing, demeaning, embarrassing, defaming or intimidating someone using modern technologies like internet, cell phones, instant messengers like social networking sites and etc. So it is called cyberbullying. So under cyberbullying we need to discuss about cyber stacking also. So what is cyber stacking? It is also an cyber crime offense. So what is cyber stacking? These kinds of online harassment wherein the victim is subjected to barrage of online messages and emails. Student, in cyber stacking, typically the stackers know their victim, and instead of resorting to offline stacking, they use the internet to stack. Student, after discussing of these 2 points, cyberbullying and cyber stacking, we need to proceed for next point and very important terms regarding to or related to your examination purpose. It is malware. So what is malware? Student, any malicious or harmful program or software on your computer or mobile device such as virus, worm, Trojan horse, spyware, etc. all are called malware. So in other words, malware is unwanted software that someone else want to run on your computer. Yes, student, what is normal software which we runs by ourselves, but malwares are what? Malwares are the such kinds of special software which is runs by anyone else on our computer online. Malware infects your computer, making it behavior in a way which you do not approved of. So student, here few points of your chapter cyber safety. So I'm sure ki you all have are go through with these all given points. Student, don't miss any points. Make notes of all given point and write in your notes. Student, if you are having any kinds of difficulties, if you are facing any difficulties to understand, let me know. Write all thing in comment. Definitely I'll solve all your problems. Student, in next video I will make the application based question of this chapter, and that application based question will make you learn, will make you understand in a very easy and smooth way the all remains concept of this chapter, cyber safety. It is today's class student. Thank you. Good luck.